Or others who live here may have had a different experience, you know, and so on. So I'm going to speak for me and what I've been through. Hello everybody, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Mariama Forbes and you are tapped in as I reconnect with my motherland, Sierra Leone. So this is my second segment of my Living in Africa diary. This is a chance where I get a bit personal with you guys and speak about my experience so far living here in Sierra Leone. So let's get into it. So for this diary entry, I want to talk about making connections, making friendships, while you're living in Africa, while you've moved to Africa, and so on. So first of all, coming to Sierra Leone and visiting, you know, during holiday season, I never really had the opportunity to actually make friends or be around young people, because most of the time I tend to just, you know, go out with my mom. And wherever she's going is where I'll go with her, really. And most of my family members live overseas, so I don't actually have many young people that I know who are family members who are living here in Sierra Leone. So most of the time, you know, I might see an aunt, you know, an auntie's child, or somebody, or a friend of my mom's child, or something like that. I might see them while I'm going out, where my mom would be like, oh hey, that's my friend's child, or that's your distant cousin, or something like that. But I never really got a chance to actually make friends while I was here in Sierra Leone. So I remember when I made the decision, when I was like, you know what, I'm actually gonna come to Sierra Leone, one of the things that was on my list was I really want to make connections and I really want to network while I'm here. And I remember just thinking to myself, like, how am I gonna do this? Because I'm someone that, you know, I like to be sociable, but I'm not really a sociable person. I kind of like my own space, but when I'm around people, I'm very much the socialite. Actually, yeah, I went and read online some tips, you know, on how to network, how to make friends when you're living in a new country, how to contact people, and all these different things. So I did that, and I looked at some of the tips that were given. Like, for example, some of the tips that were given is you can use things like Bumble Friends, and through Bumble Friends you can be able to change your location and be able to find people wherever they live, and all these different things. You can you know, go ahead and DM people through Instagram, Facebook, and all this different social media network. But I knew when I was coming to Sierra Leone that Bumble wouldn't work, you know. But you know, and I thought, okay, I'm not going to use Bumble to make friends in Sierra Leone, because I don't think there's Bumble in Sierra Leone anyway. And I was like, okay, I have to become more confident and just be ballsy and just go for it, and go online and find people and contact them and let them know that I'm coming and try to make a connection. So I went ahead and I used Instagram, because I'm more comfortable using Instagram, and I don't really use Facebook or Twitter that much. And so I decided to use Instagram, and I used the hashtag Freetown, Sierra Leone, and all these different type of things. And I started, you know, looking at, you know, who looked. Number one, I was looking at people who were young. I was looking at people who are also diasporans. I was looking at people who are also locals as well. I was looking for people who are in similar profession as me, or maybe even doing something that's an interest of mine. And I went ahead and I contacted these people, sent them a DM and said, you know, hey, my name's Mariama, I'll be moving to Sierra Leone. I was very honest and transparent, by the way, in these messages. I was like, I don't really know any young people living in Sierra Leone, and I see that you're a young person living in Sierra Leone. When I get there, I really would love to go and grab some coffee with you and get to know you. And I remember when I first sent my first message, like, I wrote it and rewrote it so many times until I finally sent it, because I was so nervous. I'm sorry, I can't handle this. was thinking in my head was, this person probably thinks I'm a weirdo or a loner who's randomly just contacting them and asking to make a connection with them and so on. But the first message I sent was a lovely lady who I'm now friends with. And she was so lovely. She was just like, oh hey, you know, I'm really excited for you to come. Yes, we can meet up for coffee and all these different things. And she was so lovely. She gave me her number straight away. She asked me when I'm coming, what dates I'll be coming. And when I got to Sierra Leone, actually, let's not get into that. So I contacted her and she said, yeah, that's lovely. And then I went ahead and contacted other people as well, and they had the same response, which I was so happy about. Everybody was so lovely. They were so welcoming. They were all willing to meet up with me and hopefully create a connection with me. Obviously, in anything that you did, there were a few people who I contacted who ignored me. And there were other people who were very clear that, you know, in their messaging, like, you know, don't worry, when you get here, you'll meet other people, which basically means I am not the person that wants to meet you. And that's okay, because they were honest and transparent. You know, I really believe that you it's your life and you should be able to choose who you want in their space. And if they didn't want me in their space, that's fine. That's absolutely okay.
It's fine. That's okay.
So moving on now, I got to Sierra Leone and I went through my Instagram messages to, you know, to remind myself who I had contacted, who had agreed to meet up with me. And the ones who I had their number, I sent them a WhatsApp and said, hey guys, I'm now in Sierra Leone. I've been here for, you know, a certain period of time. Are you free anytime in this week and for us to meet up? And 99% of them did meet up with me, and you know, we went out for coffee. And after that, they went ahead and started introducing me to their friends and all the different things that are going on in Sierra Leone. So that was very good. But one of the really good things about my experience that's come out of my experiences, before I actually came to Sierra Leone, there was a girl who I knew. Me and her have been online friends for like, I think over a year. She's a Sierra Leonean, she lives in Denmark, and she actually came to Sierra Leone before me. She found a job here in Sierra Leone, and I'm gonna do an interview with her at one point anyway, so you guys can hear about her story and how she's been able to find work while living in Sierra Leone. But yeah, so she came before me, so she was a confirmed friend, because like I said, I'd already knew her a year ago online, and me and her have kept rapport, where we talk on the phone. We used to talk on the phone quite regularly, so me and her had already created a friendship.
Hey buddy, let's be friends and high five and stuff.
So she came before me, and she basically, while I was in the UK, was the person who was telling me about what internet provider I should use, what to pack, what to bring with me, and she was absolutely amazing. Shout out to Golda. And so when I came to Sierra Leone, as soon as I got to Sierra Leone, she was the first person I met. And when I got here, she, you know, told me the lowdown about everything, about how to position myself so I can successfully work remotely. She also told me about where to go, what places to visit, you know, where I can go and do work and all these different things that has good internet. And she was super duper amazing, and she still is. She also helped me to really network as well, to meet other people, because she'll take, you know, she'll be like, oh, this event is going on, that event is going on, you know, and she'll invite me to these places, and I'll go ahead and, you know, introduce myself to other people. And then as time went on, I started creating my own connection, and now we actually have our own little mini group. And it's been 3 months now, and I can actually say that I've met some amazing people so far, like some really cool, amazing people.
Hey, you know what? You're an awesome person, and I super duper think you're cool.
People who are young people, professionals, people who have businesses in Sierra Leone. I've also met locals, locals as well, sorry, who have started businesses here in Sierra Leone, who are very successful, who are doing great, amazing things. So it's been overall a really good experience. But end of the day, with every good experience, there's also bad experiences as well. And some of the bad experiences I've had is when you go to certain places. Oh, sorry, the wind just, my door just opened. I'll be right back. But yeah, just like with every good experience, you're also gonna have some bad experiences as well. And some of the things I would say are a bit more of the negative experience I've had here since being here is people sometimes, and I don't want to say this is necessarily an experience, because I feel like anywhere you go you're bound to meet people like this, you know, you meet some people who are opportunists, who only want to be around you to see what they can get from you. You know, I've met people who come around you and want you to feel inferior around them, like they want to gloat that they are this, or they are from this family, or they make this amount of money, or they are this type of people. I've also come across people who are in cliques, and you know, and I feel like the whole cliquey thing, I've even experienced that in the UK anyway, but here I feel like it's a bit more extreme, where people who are in this cliques are very much closed off. Like, you know, you have to basically do X, Y, and Z, or whatever it is to enter these things. I'm not trying to say like a society or anything, but they're very, very closed off. And when you meet these group of people, you feel it. You kind of feel it with them. And it's almost like if you do enter these cliques, from what I've come to find out, because I'll be honest with you, I tend to hang around with the same group of people. But yeah, you come across cliques of people who are a bit snobby and all these different things, and what I've come to find is that that's okay. You know, if you come across, you know, when I come across people who are like that, I just say to myself, that's how they're like, that's how they're choosing to navigate through life, and they're not for me, and that's okay, because I'm gonna find the people who are right for me. And since I've been here, I've been very, very intentional. You know, I'm always around, and I am around the people that I met the first month that I came to Sierra Leone, and I'm still around the same group of people, because we are all kind of similar. We are a group of people who are very serious about our careers and what we want to do and what we're doing here in Sierra Leone. And we're also a group of people who are young, who like to have fun, who like to get involved in adventures and try different experiences. So I feel like since I've made some really good connections. So for like people who are considering, you know, coming to Africa or to Sierra Leone, and you're a young person and you don't really know much young people here, is just go for it. Just go for it. Contact people, DM people, ask them to meet up for coffee, and be safe as well. Don't go meeting strangers in places that you wouldn't really meet them in general. You know, don't go meet a stranger in a private place. You know, be safe. Like when I was meeting all these people, I always made sure I met up with them in a public space. So this will be either a restaurant, a coffee joint, and stuff like that. Places where I knew that I would be safe, and also like if I could, I would always bring an extra person with me as well. But overall, Sierra Leone is a very safe country anyway. It's one of the safest countries in the world, so I don't really worry too much about that. But I would still say, you know, don't just get up and be like, I'm gonna go and meet somebody at their house or something. You've never met them before. Don't do that. So yeah, so that's my diary entry on how I've been able to make connections here in Sierra Leone and how my experience has been. I hope you have enjoyed watching this video. If you have not subscribed already, please go ahead and click on the subscribe button, like this video, comment, and let me know your thoughts. And if you'd like me to do a more detailed video on how to network while you are in Africa, how to create connections, friendships, and so on, please let me know in the comments, and I will do a more detailed video for you. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you on my next diary entry. Take care. Bye.